And now the center fielder, number 40.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 40.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And we are underway. Here's the 0-2. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Ian Happ up to hit. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Center field. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, number 40.
The center fielder,
The pitch.
number 40.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here's Nico Horner. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Happ to third. Tries to get back and save.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Bounce to the left side. Over to first. Got the out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Horner at second with 2 down. He's trying for third. Bunt attempt misses. Gomes too late with the throw, safe. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at the friendly confines. Second inning set to go. Bellinger up to hit. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. There's a strike. No score here in the second. Next one misses, and 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swung on, belted. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Dansby Swanson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now the lefty ripped into right field, base hit. Candelario coming home. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead. Around second now, going for 3. Oh, the throw is wild. Swanson trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Here's Yan Gomes. And there's a ball.
Ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Off the plate inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
And the inning is over. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And he deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter,
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Gathers and throws to first. That is the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and stepping in is the speedy Nico Hoerner. Steele back to work. Way high. Hoerner getting the start at second, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
number 13,
The 1-0.
Leiter Jr.
On the ground to the left, Swanson. And 1 away in the top of the third. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And a foul ball 0-1 down. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The 2-2 on the way. Got it by him for the K. Here's Cody Bellinger singing. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
In 2019, Cody Bellinger became the first Dodger player ever to collect the MVP, the Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger in the same season. Swanson. That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Yan Gomes.
The catcher.
Gomes, a former All-Star, 35 years old, and he's a native of Brazil. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Here's Nick Madrigal. This one lifted in the air, left field. Squeezes it out. Number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And no one can get there. It falls in. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And a foul ball.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Righty delivers. Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Yan Gomes getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Horner fires over to first. And Gomes is retired. Third out. Bottom four, so up now for Chicago, Nico Horner.
The second baseman.
Horner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. Strike two.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And here it comes. Line drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Horner stuck in a rundown trying for home now. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple. So digging in, Ian Happ. Grounded out his first time up. Out towards right center field. Number 40 on his way over. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's now a two-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Bellinger swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. One down, base is empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Suzuki makes the grab. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Throw over to first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 0-1. Out to short. Swanson whips it across, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
The wind of the pitch. He was late there. Strike one. The pitch. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, number 40, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Your attention, please. Now passing to number 11.
Kicks and deals. That one the other way and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Now it's going to be Nico Horner. Slice to right. And it stays fair.
The left fielder, number 8.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Cody Bellinger digs in now. And that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. The pitch. Oh, he gloves it over to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Throw to third, and he's out. Number 40, the next Cub to hit. And there's the strike.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at the friendly confines. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Smiley measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2010. And that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's out on the tag. Jamer Candelario, the next Cub to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki running hard for it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson now at the plate. Hard hit left side. To first, and that is that. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner.
The second baseman.
Steele back to work. Now a fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Happ at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a couple of quick outs. Cody Bellinger, the next Cub to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And a pitch. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field.
Happ makes the catch, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. The wind and the pitch. Base hit, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Christopher Morel. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Gomes gets his lead at first with nobody out.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Tries to get back and save. The 3-1. Foul ball there. Three and 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runner at first with no outs here.
Number 56, Richard.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So up next, number 40. 1 for 3.
Number 40.
That one lifted to left. Happ moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. On the ground to third. They get the force. Out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th stretch.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Jeimer Candelario.
The designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
And a pitch. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swanson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one the other way. Fires over to Bellinger. And a couple of quick outs. Yan Gomes, the next Cub to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now here is Nick Madrigal. Swing and a ball popped up. And that one gets down, fair ball. Suzuki fires it to the plate. Gomes hung up in a rundown now, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a
double steal. Over to Swanson, and that will end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, so up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Number 40, long run on his horse. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now
one down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
Kicks and fires. Dunks one into left.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Makes the grab, 2 down. And now the DH, Jeimer Candelario. A switch hitter batting right.
Candelario.
The other way, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 8th, so up now for Chicago.
The second baseman,
Nico Horner. So Brad Boxberger rolls into the game.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
And a pitch.
Number 25.
That's in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a slow roller. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Number 18.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And it gets by him. Picks it up with a bare hand. 1 gone, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Blyer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Into the bleachers and gone. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. And next for the Cubs, Yan Gomes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And that one hammered. Happ going back on this one. And it finds the basket and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-1. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit.
Your attention, please. Now, Number 55, Brad Buckberger.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Swing and a miss.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now back, number 40.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton stepping in, number 40. Fly ball down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2.
One ball.
Pitch out, but no action. Move to first. Tries to get back and save. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
To short, could be two. Feed to second, that's one. Over to first, safe. Man at first. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Going to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
2 outs. In the air, left field. Happ settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Boxberger back to work. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.